What's going on, YouTube? This your boy Young Bros, and I'm back at it again at Calhoun Locals with my boy Griffin.
What's up?
How's it been, man?
Been doing all right.
I filmed it before, right?
Yeah, one time with the Cosmo dude.
With the Cosmo tier, boy. So what you got for us today?
It's serious playing Nekroz deck.
Oh, you got serious?
Yeah. This deck I've been playing since like April when the reprints came out.
Okay.
Yeah.
See what you got.
All right, yeah. So it's pretty standard, just 3 Bria Neck, searching Nekroz monsters, even the non-effect ones, and you can target 2 extra deck monsters and shuffle them back on the field, which is really good going second.
Oh yeah.
Got 2 Valkyries. A lot of people are dropping him to 1, which don't really make a lot of sense to me because I like to be able to summon 1 and have 1 in hand for the Battle Fader effect.
For that what's that dude in Lord of the Rings?
Gollum.
You shall not pass.
Oh, Gandalf.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. And my version of the deck focuses more. This is a going first build with the Christia engine and the Fairy engine, and it focuses more on using Valkyries as an engine card to draw deeper into the deck and get cards like that. He's also good for seeing side cards and stuff like that. And 2 Colossus. This is standard. Also searches spells, and he has the Fiendish Chained effect. 1 Trishula. A lot of people like to play 2, but this is going first version of the build. And he's dead in your hand turn 1. He's kind of a brick. I mean, he's good to protect like Unicore, but we're not really trying to turbo out Unicore. That's more like your fallback play. But going second is very powerful, and cleaning up going for the OTK like turn 3 is very powerful to banish 1 from each zone. He does have to see a card in each zone. And also his target and protection is very good.
Yes, it is.
But I play another card for target and protection I'll talk about in a bit. And then of course the 1 Unicore. Its skill drain effect is really good, but its add back effect is also good, and really just being a 4 to send the Herald for Kaleidoscope is the important thing about it. I'd like to see this move on the next list. It'd do a lot for the grind game.
Up to 3.
Yeah, or even just 2. It'd do a lot for the grind game of the deck.
Need
and
more
the last Nekroz monsters I play are the 1 Shuret and the 1 Dance Princess.
Okay.
And Shuret, a lot of people will use him like a crutch. I don't know really how to play without him, but he's more like a Garnet, because like if you open him turn 1, he doesn't like further your play. He doesn't like, because I mean this deck's heavily focused on searching your plays. He doesn't search. He's like an extender, right? He is important for like the turn 2, like killing him in the OTK. He's good for like playing through disruptions and stuff. Being to add a warrior, which is Colossus, Trish, or Bria. And also you can banish him from grave with the mirror to get the double use out of him. And then Dance Princess, some people play her, some don't, but she like completes your grind game, because when she's tributed you add back from banished. So you tribute with Valk, or it's a 4, so you tribute for Unicore, cycling back from grave, which is good for like your recovery play. But also she's like a mini Denko Sekka. It says they can't respond to your ritual spells while she's on board, and they can't target your ritual monsters while she's on board. So it's you can search it with Brio. You start both of these with Brio, and so you can for like 1
effect
second.
to have, though.
So I play this little engine. I've got the Saravis. This is a 7, so you can search it with Prep easily, and you can also get it with Talismandra or Manju or like a Herald or anything. But this is like generic targeting protection. It's better than Trishula because they protect any monster on board. So like typically impermanence is what you're playing it to protect, like your Christia.
Yeah.
But it can protect like Denko and other things like going second, stuff like that. And then this is the fairies. We got the Ben 10. You need 2 for the combos with the Gale Dogra and the Valkyries. You just tribute 1 to summon Valk, and then tribute 1 to draw with the other. And then there's the Christia. You search Light Fairies. Ben 10 can also search itself, and it's not once per turn. That's important. Christia, when you got the 4 fairies in grave, you just slap it down and add 1 back to hand. It's great for your grind game.
Yeah, nasty get up.
it's
flip table play right here.
You just protect it with your hand traps.
That's
that
it.
You search. It's
awesome play.
Kind of helmet against combo decks. This is just like you win the game.
That's it. They get up.
But even against, like I was playing John with Altergeist, and this this was really good earlier today because they special more than you realize.
They do.
One main deck Lancia, you search it with Ben 10. If you play an Orcus, you just in like a weaker hand, if you can't get to the Christia, you just search Lancia. And they just can't play it. And against Thunder too. Thunder's your worst matchup, so these are important. And then you can also search Manju with Ben 10. What was it?
Oh, that's dope spice right there, though.
Yeah, I saw a guy, some guy like topped with Shino birds or something. He's playing this.
Okay.
That Trevor actually sent me that video, turned me on to that.
Hey, he got the juices flowing.
And then you can search your searches. Search your other searches.
Okay, searching and searching.
Yeah, and then the Gale Dogra, this is the other card. This is like a pseudo FTK with the Christia against combo decks.
Yeah.
Because it's not once per turn, so you just send like 2 Heralds. And you pay like 6,000 life, but it just doesn't matter if you win. And you get the 2 searches, the 2 fairies in grave. It's huge. You, with the 2 and the 6, you cycle back the Valkyrs from the grave so that he's not on board, so you can't just get randomly OTK because he's so small. And
yeah, that is a little bit ass monster.
I like when you start with him, like you get kind of excited
because it already takes out chunks.
Yeah, you're probably not losing when you open him.
Yeah.
And I play the Impantation engine, of course. Play the 2-2-1-2. Like this engine is very powerful, obviously, but like I have a love-hate with it because like drawing too many of these doesn't feel too good.
Right.
Like the only games you lose are the ones where you draw way too many. Usually in your combos, you're gonna search him out with like Manju or like a Herald though. So like you kind of just want to see him and then just use these from the deck. These are the ones that are bad to draw. These are the ones that are good to draw because they have to be summoned from the deck to get their effects. This one searches the monster, searches the spell, adds back. This one is not that as good. You just kind of need it for when you need a spell because like once you get access to your spells, because you have monsters that can search your spells, but once you have access to your spells, you don't really lose access to them because you can like prep, add them back, or banish them with their own effects to get more of them, like if they break your board, right? So like you don't care so much about him. He's just there for when you need him. And I don't play the book, the level 5, because I'll talk about that more when I get to the ritual spells, I guess, because you don't care so much about adding back. You just kind of grind with them. And then this is like a god card. It's not once per turn. Search the 7 or lower and add back the spell from grave. It's +1. It's ridiculous. And then for the mirrors, I play 2 of each mirror. Because I don't, like I was talking about with the book, because I'd rather banish these from the grave with an open field to search. And a lot of people I see playing like this with the incantation spell, and I don't really like the incantation spell because I'm playing a smaller incantation like ratio, because you have to tribute the incantations to use them.
Yeah.
And it's good with the Chalice Slime. It's a +3 every turn, but like you have to use one of your searches to get it, and then you're like usually you're using the incantation to get that. But like I like these because of the grind game, because I like to be able to banish these from the grave and still have access to them, and that's like really important in like your grindier matchups and your harder matchups, like with Draco and like Guru and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
Because you have to play with less cards against them, because things like the Christia doesn't stop them. So like game 1 is really important to have these. And then the only trap I play is I main deck 3 evenly matched. And even going first, you play this because you kind of just draw it. Because if you play a trap deck on turn 3 or whatever, like you can just Valkyrs to tribute away your field, and you'll probably have drawn into this off the Valkyrs, just because you deck thin so much. And then you just evenly match them with an open field, because this deck is really big about having an open field. So you kind of just play with that. And this combo is really good with Trishula. You just evenly match them, and then you Trishula their last card away.
Yeah, that's nasty, dude.
It's disgusting, and this is so good going second. Like, because sometimes if they don't have an extra deck, like they're playing Draco, you just let them go first and like hope to draw this.
Oh god.
Or like if you don't notice it, like I said, you draw into it with Valkyrs and just kind of chill on that. So That's 40. With the Nekroz deck, you can definitely go over 40. My theory for it is you want to see like your side cards, and you also want to draw like things like the Gale Dogra in the matches that's relevant, they evenly match. But there's 9 cards in this deck that aren't searchable or summonable from the deck, being evenly prep and the Gale Dogras, and all of those are like bomb cards. Like you want to draw those as much as possible, and also like side cards. Like playing 40 is really important for side cards because against like back row decks and Thunder. Thunder's your worst matchup.
Oh yeah.
You have to, because you can't search. It's just a mistake on legs. You have to have like the outs to it.
That's a pain, bro.
Yeah. But so for the extra deck, we got collided targets.
I thought he was
We got fours,
like even with living there.
heralds, and the ints. Herald's important for your combos, sending it for Unicore, but also for the Gale Dogra. This also for Unicore and Gale Dogra because it's a 4. This just gets you your searches, and this gets you a pop. It's good to have out things like Skill Drain, like random things.
Yeah.
Tyranno if they don't have miscellaneous.
You gotta call me out, man.
Yeah, if they don't have miscellaneous source, you out Tyranno. You out whatever you need. 6. This is for kaleidoscoping Brio. It's important for like Thunder because you can just bounce their Colossus because you can't search. So if you open Kaleidoscope, you just out the board.
Yeah.
11. Not a lot of people play 11, but I like 11 because you can get Colossus and Valkyrs. And Valkyrs, like I said, is very important in this build. And then 12. They don't have a level, but it's treated as 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gets you like Unicore Vault and Kloss Trishula, and Klossless Trishula is very important too. And then Super Poly Targets. They're just here for Thunder.
Just here for the show.
Seriously though, and for like Pendulum, Unbreakable Boards. They got rank 4s. Dweller.
Oh yeah, always nice.
It's a water deck, so Dweller gets its boost effect, which is relevant. Yeah, it does. Excites on Night. This is important for background decks. Tornado Dragon. And then this combo for the Manju combo is the Nyarla, the Frozen Justice, and the Gaia Dragon. Because with Manju, you just you make Unicore with Manju and you overlay them for Nyarla, and you discard your Ben 10 to make this a rank 5, and then you reattach your Herald from grave to this, and then Frozen Justice says you can do you can detach from a rank 5, make Frozen Justice. So you just get another search off your Herald. You make this, and this will get you your like second Ben 10, and then you cycle your Ben 10 for the Briannac, which will let you search Christia, and at that point you'll have 4 fairies with the 2 Ben 10s, the Manju, and the Herald.
Okay.
And then this is just for the piercing damage.
Oh my God! What's that?
Yeah, this actually only hits. This only hits that combo. It doesn't hit the
He just my man just nip ruled everything.
Yeah.
It's over with.
The Gale Dogra combo. You can get Christia on the 4th summon like pretty easily, pretty consistently. And the side deck is like a lot of back row hate. Denko, Reboot, Typhoon. I play Typhoon because it hits Floodgates, and it can hit it can hit Order because Imperial Order is a big problem. But you can draw into it, like if you draw into Twin Twister, it's dead against Order. Like if it's already flipped, and anti-spell, same reason. And then for Thunder and combo, of course, and for Thunder and combo.
Ooh.
Hit him like that.
Spice.
Yeah.
No side deck.
That's the side deck.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. I'm sorry, fam. Well, Griffin, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man.
All right, you have a go.
Good to have him back.
Yeah.
Wet, wet.